Greetings, Surfing Violinist Insiders. Now, if you're seeing this and you're one of my subscribers, Ed, you're not an insider, don't know what that means. Well, it's a closed group on Facebook right now. If enough of you put comments in the comments, I'll open it up. We've only got like 4 people in that group right now. What I'm going to do on this channel is cater to the younger members of my demographic, or the younger demographic of my viewers who are into video games, who would like to hear me play violin perhaps, or cover certain more that demographic type of songs, and video game songs and stuff like that. And maybe I'll talk about some things of interest in the week, that, you know, like today I learned, or this week I learned. Usually, probably with me, that'll have something to do with bugs or music or YouTube videos or something along those lines. So I'm thinking about doing this video once a week. It's kind of like Toby Turner's lazy vlog, except probably less yelling and probably not as funny, and hopefully more informative about the world and the way things are. This group, the Surfing Violinist Insiders group, I would like it to be kind of a community where people can use some of my stuff for their own projects. So I'm going to be uploading a lot of the soundtrack songs that I've done before, so that you guys can have access to them. So if you'd like to be a part of that group, just comment in the comments and we'll make it a public group. And, you know, I guess you can friend me on Facebook or something. Yeah, that's fine. There's not going to be that many at first. So get in early, because I'm not going to be friending people forever. I'm trying to thin out my friends list. I'm just one of those friend hogs that just clicks confirm every time. So I've got way too many friends around the world I have never met, and I don't even know how I met them. Okay, that cut was unfair. It wasn't my fault because I got a phone call. So that, you know. So other than that, I'm going to try not to cut these. So where was I? I was talking about what this whole group is about. So if you know, you want to be involved in this group, a Surfing Violinist Insider, I'll give you priority of song choices that you'd like me to cover on violin. I don't have my violin with me now. I will have it in a week, and so, you know, maybe next week I'm going to play something for you guys. And it's going to be when, you know, this mic, so it's not going to probably be great in sound quality, but whatever's. What is coming up for the channel itself? I'm going to be starting back the American Indian is what we're going to be calling it, but before we called it 1 week in 1 minute, and then we called it like Hamari Zindagi, which meant our life in Hindi. So that show is always kind of about like, well, what our family's doing that week. Try to make it interesting, you know. That has lots of B-roll, and we try to keep it fun and fast-paced and only show the most exciting things that happened in the week. I'm going to be building up a library of those, so I'm not going to be releasing them, you know, week after week and only editing for that week. So they'll actually be like 8 weeks after the fact. So it'd be kind of like watching a season of Duck Dynasty. You don't assume that, oh, well, this is what they did this week. No, it's probably what they did like 8 months ago. You know, they have to go through an editing process and all that stuff. So that's kind of what it's going to be like with this. It'll probably be, you know, a couple months behind. I'm not planning on releasing those till January. So in the meantime, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing. I might be doing a couple game reviews. I've got a friend in India who has been working on an iOS game, and he also has another iOS game he wanted me to potentially review, so I might be doing that. And there's one that I've been supposed to have done a review about called Another Bird Game, which actually is a pretty fun game, a little puzzle game, that I've never put a video up of it. So I'll see if that guy wants to do that. If you guys would be interested in stuff like that, I could upload that video. I'm considering also doing some Let's Plays. I've got this honking computer. If you haven't seen it, here it is. It's an MSI GT60 i7 3630QM NVIDIA GeForce GTX 680 M4 gigabytes of video RAM. It's awesome. So it's begging to be played, you know, and it's begging to be played on the game. What I was talking with one of our faithful insider group members, and he was saying that maybe if I were to do Let's Plays, I should do like the family-friendly or kid-friendly Let's Plays, because those are kind of few and far between. Everyone just gets on there and waxes sailorific in their language. So that's a possibility. So if there's a game you'd like to see me play, and it's got to be on PC because I can't do Wii games. You're not allowed to do them anyway. So if any of you are interested in that, leave a comment here or post in the group forum. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. I've got to get fraps in order to do that and learn how to use my webcam properly. So it's going to be a little bit, it'll probably be a little bit of time getting all that stuff set up. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all that's happening here. So I will make these not as long and rambling once I get used to talking to the camera again. It's been a long time. So let's make sure that this video gets at least 5 views. There are 5 people in this group, so it better have at least 5 views by next week. Now, let's go beyond that. Let's get this thing. And, you know, don't share with people who aren't going to want to watch this. This guy talking in front of the bedpost with shakiness and terrible grain. Look at that grain, like this ISO grain. Look at all that noise. It's so poorly lit. Like, just don't share this with people who are going to say, well, this is just a guy talking to his camera. This is so boring. Just don't even bother sharing it with them. Share it with people who might be interested in the topics that are being discussed here. So, yeah, post a comment, video response, whatever you want about what you think Surfing Violinist Insiders should be about, what you think I should do videos about on this channel. They need to be videos that are not going to take me forever because most of my time and effort is going to be gone to the main Surfing Violinist channel, which has cool things coming up in January, I promise. So, until next time, keep it creative, keep it quality, keep it instructive, insiders, and I'll see you later.